This is Dennis Wing with your Friday Rhythm Games. Today we're going to be implementing 3-to-1 metric modulation. Now let me just give you a little background. I saw a friend of mine and he mentioned that he saw one of my Friday Rhythm Games on metric modulation, and so I said, what'd you think? And he said, well, it was nice, but I wouldn't know what to do with that. And so I'm going to do a 6-part series on implementing metric modulation. The short story is how to use metric modulation in general, to me, is any one of the members of the ensemble can modulate while the others stay the same. We'll explore like when the whole band modulates, or just the drums modulate, or just the melody modulates, or if you're just improvising in from a modulated perspective, but the rest of the band stays the same. We'll explore some of that stuff. But first, let me just continue with the background. Now, we're doing 3-to-1 first because I believe that's one of the easier ones to get into because it's such a big difference between, it's 3 times as fast. So it's easy to hear. To me, the ones that are harder to hear are the ones where it's close, like 4-to-3 and things like that, where the 2 tempos are close. Anyway, what I did was, I did a 4-bar progression, and it's at 80 beats a minute, and then this bit would be at 240 beats a minute. But instead of thinking, oh, it's just 3 times as fast, what you really have to do is hear the original pulse underneath the modulated pulse. The pulse is 80, and just a review on how to get into 3-to-1. If you put a triplet on each beat, so here's our beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you go da-ki-da, 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 da, I just put a triplet on each beat using conical. So there's 12 triplets in a bar, and we're going to group those in 3 sets of 4 instead of 4 sets of 3. In other words, taka-dimi, 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 da. That was 3 bars, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that's what's going to happen here. It's going to sound like 3 bars over the remaining bar of 4. Like this is bar 1, this is bar 2, this is bar 3, and this is all bar 4 from the point of view of the original pulse. I hope you follow that. But it's not just grouping them in. It's not just grouping the triplets in groups of 4. It's hearing the backbeat of that. That's the trick in modulating. So, like, let's say you have a basic rock groove of gong, gang, gong, gong, gang. Like the accents are on 2 and 4, right? So the trick is to hear the modulated pulse with the accents on 2 and 4, and it might sound like this: gang, gong, gong, gang. Taki-da, taki-da, taki. Now here we go. Taka-dimi, 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 da. That was 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that's just some background on how to do it, how to hear it. And this is a few examples of how you might use that. This is first with the whole band's going to modulate. And then in this one, only the drums are going to modulate. And the next one, the drums and the melody are going to modulate. And then on this next one, the melody is going to stay the same while the rest of the band modulates. This is probably the hardest one because if you're playing the melody from the original pulse and everyone else, the rest of the band is modulating, you really have to hold that internal pulse strongly to not get distracted. Now in this one, only the melody is going to modulate, but the rest of the band stays the same. And then this last one is the soloist, namely guitar in this case, is going to solo in from a modulated perspective while the rest of the band holds down the original groove. Alright, so I hope this helps you explore the possibilities of how to use metric modulation in your composition or your improvisation.